Good morning, Melbourne.
Wakey, wakey.
Wake up, Melbourne. Jason Lauren. Turn it up.
Start your morning the right way.
Gonna be great, gonna be a good day.
This is Jason Lauren on Melbourne's Nova 100.
Well, good morning, everybody. Just gone 6:02. Welcome in Monday.
Good morning.
Oh, gosh,
How are we all?
She's going to hurt this week. It's full 5-dayer,
Yeah, that's rude.
Yes.
isn't it? Oh.
Very rude.
How are you, Stanners? Quiet weekend?
Yeah, very. I laid low.
Poor thing.
You were a busy man. I saw you at the races. Then I saw you on weekend today out of Sydney on
Yes.
Sunday morning.
It was very busy, but
Were you on the news last night?
Hang
I was
on.
on the news.
Did you have to do the Today Show on Saturday morning,
Yes.
weekend today, and then go to Stakes Day for the Melbourne
Yes.
Cup Carnival, and then fly to Sydney
Yes.
after that? What
Yes.
time did you get to your hotel room Saturday night?
A bit after 11 p.m.
And then you had to do Today Show
But
again in the morning.
The sting there was that I was at the Intercontinental in Sydney, which is a beautiful
Oh,
hotel, right?
nice
Very nice.
hotel.
But
but
I
how
got,
annoying they put you in the good hotel when you're
Well,
only there for
Lauren,
like
Why wouldn't you put him in a hotel where you pay
more
by the
annoying,
hour?
I got upgraded on arrival, didn't I?
No!
And I was in bed for a total of 4 hours, and 50 minutes.
You couldn't even enjoy the bathtub with the TV screen at the end.
There were rose
Best thing.
rose petals floating in that bathtub,
Oh,
and I
they're
couldn't climb on in.
Oh,
Like
no.
the towel swans, not real swans in the bath.
Anyway, that was a busy weekend.
That's a Formula One job.
Clint,
A formula.
well done.
You know, where you just pay by the hour?
I think we should give Clint a pamper day.
Oh, I thought you said day off. That would've
No,
been nice.
you're not going anywhere. We'll just give you a croissant and a bloody bathroom.
No, like a pamper day. Like we'll get a masseuse.
Okay.
Great
and
idea.
Like a foot masseuse and a
Do I
facialist.
get cucumbers for my eyes?
Yep.
You can have cucumbers
Great.
for your eyes. Not today because I haven't planned it.
We'll do it
Maybe
another
day.
Yeah.
Okay, no, it's all
Hey,
good. It's all
Pamper
good.
Clint.
It's work.
It's been quite the commotion here this morning. The roller door in the car park.
Oh, my goodness.
What a saga. It was like a 3-car pile up at one point.
There's nothing worse in this industry than swiping your little swipe card to get in and getting ba-boom.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh, we've had that before. Let's not go there
Yeah.
again.
Although I kind of liked it because it made us all a little later than usual
Yes.
coming in. And the sun was coming up and it is like a beautiful morning in Melbourne.
I don't want to call anyone out, but Nandos, our video guy.
Yes, what
So
did he do?
was so we drive
Well,
down.
it was an interesting exit.
Maneuver.
I'm about
What's
to
it
make.
called, a
I'm about to
maneuver?
make a controversial statement.
Yes.
I don't think the guy can reverse.
Okay, so Clint, you drove in first
Yes.
and your swipe didn't work. So what did you do? Reverse it?
I reversed out, but I was
Perfect.
dreading the fact that there'd be someone behind me.
Yeah.
Well, you use
know.
that little mirror.
Exactly, the mirror.
Mirror, not
Yeah.
the mirror.
You use both of them. And then Nandos was in front of me,
Oh, yeah.
and so I just reversed out.
Yep.
And I'm like,
Then
he'll
I was
reverse
behind
out.
him.
He'll reverse out as well.
Yeah.
He did the Austin Powers 9-point turn
Oh, yeah.
on
In
a
its
driveway in a hill.
4-wheel drive.
Yeah. Can you not reverse?
I can reverse, but my car is old and I felt like the traction that I was getting from reverse wasn't powerful enough and I kept sinking forward, so I thought it was easier to do the 9-point turn.
It's a good point because it is a very steep driveway.
I think we should take him to a boat ramp and see if he can reverse it.
No. Or a caravan park with
Hey, hey.
the trailer on it.
I'm not
That's-
just throwing shade. I can't actually drive frontways into a car park.
Yeah, no, you can't, can you?
No, I
But you-
reverse into all parks.
You don't do that very well either. Didn't you just smash the back?
That was at the
Yeah.
start of the year. I'm actually better driving in
fixed yet?
reverse than forward.
The problem with the video guy stuffing up is that there's probably no video footage of it, so we can't.
Oh, no.
Right.
What do you think happened when
yeah,
I put up? I go, what are you doing, Jase? He goes, well, look what Nando's is doing. And I was like, okay, cool, but what are you doing? He goes, I'm trying to film the Austin Powers moment.
Good boy.
So I ruined the
Proud of
video
you.
because I drove up next to him on the inside going, what are you doing, bro?
Proud of you.
Get out of my shot. Channel 9 pays good money for like when, people in the wild just capture footage.
Seriously.
Is that how it works? So if I
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, right.
A lot of people will trade us off against Channel 7, though. So
Really?
Give Channel
Who
7 a
pays
call
more?
as well. Oh, Channel 9, of course. We've got all the money.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
It's not what I've heard.
Oh, yeah. We got stacks coming out of our ears.
I'm going to say, judging by the 14 shifts you pulled on the weekend, that's a lie.
They are short-staffed and short of
Hey,
cash.
guys, what about the block?
Oh, we're
Speaking of
moving on.
cash.
Yep.
Huh?
You should go and work for him. You'd get paid more. Adrian
Who?
Portelli.
Adrian
I should,
Portelli.
shouldn't I?
Speaking of money coming out of his ears,
He purchased all 5 homes on the block
I would
last
work
night.
for Adrian
can
Portelli.
I predicted that.
You
Did I
did,
not?
you
I sent an
did.
email
Yeah,
to
you
all
did.
the team saying, my guess is he buys them all.
Yeah, you did say that.
I also got a little tip off, remember, on at the Melbourne Cup that he took all the contestants out for dinner.
Kasumi.
after the races.
Do you
before
think?
the auction.
I'm surprised you still got money left over from that dinner. That place is expensive. Do you think he told the girls that night, "Hey,
You go last because I want you to be the heroes." That's my guess.
well, you know what?
The word is that because they were bullied, he wanted to make a bit of a statement.
Well, we will ask him because Adrian Portelli, Lambo Man, is on the air with us after 8 o'clock this morning. Be very interested to find out the backstory of this whole thing. But yeah, he cleaned up last night and he made it quite clear it was his last appearance on the block.
So he's going out with a bang, he said.
All right,
Bang,
Adrian's coming up
bang.
and we've got a lot of money to go. Let's get into it. This is Billie Eilish on Nova. Morning. I'm a little tired this morning, Clint. You wouldn't understand. But my wife,
Yes.
we haven't had much time together lately. We've almost killed each other over the kids and life's been pretty stressful. So we're like, you know what? Let's do a date night.
Oh, did you go to the car wash again?
No, we didn't go for the...
Oh, because you had a throwdown in the car wash, didn't you?
Yeah, it
No,
was-
but then remember once they also went and just said, let's put the seats back and have a 10-minute nap.
No, that was living.
That's romance, right?
That is
there.
romance.
That is romance.
Put a meditation app on and good night.
You know what would be a nice date? Peace and quiet, but next to each other.
Well, this time we're like, let's go out for a nice romantic dinner. So Lou said,
Did you wear your R.M. Williams
No,
and
no,
your
no.
moleskins and get all dressed up?
I didn't because of when Lou booked the babysitter to go out for a romantic dinner.
Oh, early?
7 o'clock on a Sunday night.
That seems okay. What's wrong with 7 o'clock?
Nah.
What's too late?
I was in bed
Thank you,
by
Lauren.
6:50 last
you
night,
two are just...
No, it's Sunday night.
watching the weather
And it's
on
block
Channel
night.
9
It's
News,
block night.
getting ready for 7 o'clock.
So I'm like, so I couldn't say anything. So I'm like,
7 o'clock
don't start me. So
on
I'm like,
Sunday. That's rogue from Lou, but you know what?
I'll launch.
Change is as good as a holiday, Jace.
Well, I didn't
Give
want
it
a
a whirl.
holiday. I wanted to be in bed, Lauren. So we went out to Carnegie.
Carnegie.
Down on what's that street? That road with all
Brody.
the
Kunang Road.
Kunang Road.
There we
I
go.
love a bit of Kunang Road.
Don't they call it carnage?
Carnegie.
Well-
Kunang Road has some of the best dumplings I've ever
Really?
had in my
Yeah, it's amazing.
dumps.
Well, we
Good
ended up
dumps
at
in
a
Kunang.
Korean restaurant last night.
Korean barbecue.
Korean barbecue.
Sing it.
Did you have
Now-
to cook it yourself?
Yep.
Oh, you would have
that's-
loved this.
So I was like, okay, so I just want to
sizzle in the
clarify this.
relationship.
We're going out at 7 p.m. on a Sunday night.
To cook our own dinner.
Yeah. To cook our own dinner.
So what did you wear on your very exciting date that you sound not excited about at all?
I wore my nice linen shirt,
Oh, yeah, nice.
which is now ruined because
Yep.
of oil
The
splatter.
sizzle?
Yep. This giant grill comes down from the roof, like this giant exhaust fan. So I couldn't really see my wife through the whole dinner. I was like, are you having fun? And then anytime I'd lean over, I'd almost get third-degree burns. And then they gave us paper plates. I was like,
What?
we're paper plates.
Why?
Was it one of those restaurants where you choose how much you want to pay?
No, it was
the
like
end?
no. It turned out to be like a buffet. So you go up and you pick whatever meat you want to cook
On the paper plate.
on the paper plate.
And then you eat on a china plate.
No, you eat it on a second paper plate.
I mean, they're just thinking of the environment, aren't they?
But no,
No, that's bad
they're
for the
thinking of
environment.
the,
Is that good for
the
I don't
money
know.
that they'll save from having to wash the dishes.
Yeah,
That's
exactly,
very
Lauren.
Bobby Phillips. Let's have a barbecue. We'll give everyone paper plates so we can put it in the
Because
bin.
it was quite romantic when they wheeled the giant bin through the restaurant, just
Oh,
clearing
people
the
just like they
I
do on
kinda like
Qantas. Like they do on the plane.
Can I ask, what did dinner set you back?
only about 60 a hit.
A head?
Yeah,
How many heads were there?
$120?
Yeah.
For paper plates?
yeah,
Oh, no. That's too spenny.
yeah. No joke. And I'll give you a hot tip.
Did you have plastic cutlery? You can't have plastic anymore.
No,
Bamboo.
no. We had metal. We had metal.
Oh, so they're washing them, just not the plate.
However, I did leave the
A
paper
metal
plate.
knife would cut through a paper plate.
Paper plate quite close to the grill.
Oh no!
To catch on
don't,
fire.
don't.
Caught on fire.
Far out.
It
Can't
was-
take you anywhere.
Did you tell her you could have done all this on the beef eater in the backyard?
It was quite the scene, guys.
Did you
Could
take a
have just-
video?
Could have bought some wagyu and chucked her on.
Oh, my God.
There's a photo of me at
It's
the
in that
restaurant.
silly little hut again, I think.
On his date.
Oh, they're like 3-ply paper plates.
Yep. No. I just put 3 together
Oh,
because you know how if you reinforce
yeah,
it.
you have 2. You stacked
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
So what time do you
What
get
are you
home?
cooking there? Hang on. Look at he's got one calamari ring and one what looks like piece of sashimi. That's it?
That's because he's cleaned out the rest of it. It's all gone.
Sorry, that's
It's
what
in his-
Lou's cooking.
it's in
You've
his
got
stomach.
15 chops on yours. That's a bit of fun. I don't hate it.
What about
7:45 though? You would have been
7:40 exactly. 7:45. And you know what else? I don't handle the heat.
Oh no, you
Barbecue
don't.
heat.
You don't like that. Would have been too hot for you.
And I was fuming already after being in a restaurant at 7:45.
You know what? You should have taken an apron.
But look at you. You know what? You
Should
walked.
have taken an apron.
You walked in this morning and said, "I'm in a great mood." So maybe it was good for you.
Yeah.
Because I haven't slept, I'm charging through. Nice looking day today. 24 is the top. Good weather on the weekend as well.
It was lovely.
We are being
Oh.
spoiled. What's
Last
wrong?
weekend that we just had, on the next one.
No, like the last one.
Yeah, it was lovely.
Let's not get into that fight again. Remember that fight?
Oh, next weekend, last weekend.
Yeah.
This weekend.
So next Friday would be...
This Friday would be in 5 days.
This is just Friday.
This is Friday. Next
if I
Friday.
said, hey, next Friday,
That's
you
Not
would
Friday.
say...
that's not this
Friday week.
That's exactly.
10 days.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we agree.
No, Jace, you've changed your tone.
No,
because
no,
you and
no,
I used
no.
to disagree on that.
You're now educated.
No, I was
We've
always
twisted
next
your
Friday.
arm. Yeah, next Friday's next Friday. It's
This,
Friday
if we're
week.
in the week, it's this Friday. But next Monday is in 7 days.
And daylight savings again is now...
That's not this
Okay,
week.
I can't
right.
remember.
Unleash your inner designer with bedsheets created by you. Customizable collection. Create your dream bed for less with 20% off all customizable furniture at Bedshed. Jason Lauren's ultimate celeb slumber party. Thanks to Bedshed.
All right, Melbourne. Who did we wake up in bed with this Monday morning? That is the question we are asking you. We have a celebrity in our bed. We're going to give you some clues. You have to guess who the celeb is. What do you reckon, Jay? Should we churn through the callers today?
Sorry, I'm a bit rattled because at the top of the contest sheet, they've airbrushed you and I in bed together.
Oh, with a
Let me give you the hot tip.
mystery guest in the middle.
I don't look that cute in bed. I don't look that glam in bed.
Yeah,
That is
right.
definitely not a real photo.
All right, let's go to Amy. Morning, Amy.
Good morning. How are you?
We are
We
good.
are good, Amy. We're going to give you some clues. You've got to try and guess who we are in bed with. If
All
you
right,
work it
let's do
out, you get $500 thanks to Bedshed.
Plus,
Amazing.
you go in the running for the ultimate bedroom makeover, valued well over
yes,
$7,500. Clue number one is...
Okay. I wake up with 2 cats surrounding me.
2 cats.
2 cats.
2 cats.
Oh, God.
Next
I don't
clue.
know.
There are also 12 Grammys in my bed.
12 Grammys, 2 cats. Any ideas?
Oh, my God. It's Taylor Swift.
You got it.
Oh, my God.
There you go.
That's how easy it is.
$500.
Oh, my God.
It's the
Thank
crazy
you so much.
cat lady herself, Taylor Swift. Don't we love her?
Oh, we love it.
How's the
Thank
old
you
one?
so much, guys.
No worries. Congrats, Ames.
Sleep well, Amy.
And good luck for the baby. I just got here. You're pregnant.
Yes. On the way into work with morning sickness at the moment.
Oh,
Not
you
much fun.
poor thing.
And you're a nurse. Oh, my God. If someone vomits, you might sympathy vomit back on them.
Yeah, no, it's not pretty at the moment. On all the drugs
Yeah.
to get me through.
You got any hankerings at the moment, Amy? What do you like eating?
No, just anything that I can keep down. My poor
Okay.
hubby's dealing with everything at the
Oh,
moment.
she's on the plain saladas.
500. Yeah, I am. They're in my bag at the moment.
Oh. Well,
So
good luck.
$500 would be amazing. Thanks, guys.
Well, there you go. You've got $500, and by the end of the week, you could have the $7,500 bedroom makeover as well.
What?
Oh, this is quite graphic, but my 2-year-old vomited on me on the weekend.
Again? Why you? Are you like a target?
No, I vomited on him last time.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, no, this time.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Payback.
He got me back. What's wrong?
Yuck. Vomits.
So yucky, isn't
I was
it?
throwing him around in the pool,
Did you throw yourself in the shower?
and then he did like that little burp thing, and I'm like, oh, no.
Oh.
So I quickly carried him
the
over to
pool?
the...
Yeah, I had my niece over on the weekend.
Yeah.
And I was lying on the couch and I was going, wee, and picking her up, and she dribbled right in my mouth.
Oh, some people get off on
Dribbled straight in my gob. I nearly threw up.
And then you would have vomited on her. See how easy it is? You start vomiting on each other with kids.
This big, long... and I was like, what is happening?
I haven't had drool
disgusting.
over my mouth in quite some time.
No, it wasn't nice.
Yeah.
But parents, when it's your kid, they don't care. They're like, oh well.
No, you
Right,
don't
got
care.
went in your mouth.
Straight down the gob, Clint. Straight down the gob.
You know what you do if their nose is blocked? You know.
No, we're not doing that.
Right, I go. How was the turnout at Steaks Day on Saturday?
Look,
It was pretty
great.
good.
It was beautiful weather.
Beautiful day. Yeah. It was
Lots
busy.
of families running around.
Family
so
day.
cute, the kids. So like they make it more family friendly for Stakes Day, and people take their kids.
A lot of kids in tuxedos.
I thought you were going to say they put the kids in the barriers.
Oh,
and then,
No. You know what I
And
did
they're
on
off.
Saturday?
Now that's a family day.
That would. Could we bet on them? Bet on the
Absolutely.
kids.
Absolutely.
I watched you on the TV, Clint.
Oh,
you
yes.
were great. And then my mum came over and we went and saw Tim Campbell and Anthony Kalia
I saw you.
Yeah.
in the
guys.
George Michael Elton John show, guys.
How was?
It was so good. It was so fun. There was some really serious, like heavy, beautiful ballads. And in the end, everyone was up dancing. Hamer Hall had like 2,500 people on their feet,
Question.
dancing, singing. It was so fun.
I watched your Insta story, could hear you singing. The people in front of you or around you, they appreciated it.
Yeah, they were all up on their feet before
Okay,
we
right.
were.
Can I ask about the demo? What sort of people were in the audience?
There was a real combo, actually.
But
Yeah.
the senior parking was taken first.
Yeah, I was going to say
I was actually surprised.
seniors discount at the bar.
I was going to say there are a lot of sort of people our age. But
We are out of Chardonnay.
What did they finish with? Freedom.
they did like a big medley
Oh,
of
man.
Oh,
like
love a
all
medley.
Elton's bangers.
Love a
It
medley.
was great. Well done, boys. I love those
Good on
two.
you, boys.
Yeah.
And they had the full like symphony orchestra. It was a great production.
Hey, it is just gone 21-7. Coming up next,
Oh
Lozzie.
my gosh. There was one other thing I did and I was glued to it all weekend. And because of it, I'm on call and I might have to hit the highway and go to Geelong
Whoa. Okay.
any minute now.
You're on the air with Jase and Lauren. A successful night on the block. All 5 homes sold. All 5 bought by Lambo Man, Adrian Portelli. He's going to join us on the air after 8 this morning.
But first, guys, my fiance Paul wants to leave me over this because he thinks that I'm the only person in the world that cares about this, and I'm telling you, I'm wrong. Have you guys heard what is happening down in Geelong?
No.
They've just recruited Bailey Smith.
They have, and
Sailor came up.
this is the biggest story since they recruited Bailey Smith.
Okay.
The corpse plant. Have you heard about it?
No.
There's a poo plant down there, isn't it?
It was on Channel
That's
9
Werribee,
News
isn't it?
last night.
Oh, it's Werribee.
No, the corpse plant is an actual plant that is in the greenhouse in Geelong in the Botanic Gardens. Now, the
Corpse
corpse
plant?
plant,
Question. What did they put in the Ford factory there? So it was massive.
no one cares about the Ford factory anymore, Jase, because everyone's talking about the corpse plant.
Well, that's what got him in that mess in the first
Now,
place.
this plant is growing rapidly. It only blooms once.
Oh, it's a plant.
It's an actual plant.
Oh, I thought you meant like factory, like a plant.
I thought
That's
it
why I
was
asked
like
about the Ford
a
factory.
plant for dead people.
Yeah.
Well, it sort of is, but it is a plant in the Botanic Gardens that blooms once every 10 to 15 years.
Oh.
And when it blooms, it smells like dead bodies.
What do you mean?
Rotting flesh and rotting fish.
It's a roller coaster.
It is a plant in the Botanic Gardens. People are waiting for it because it's about to bloom. It's grown 10 centimetres. It grew 10 centimetres in one day.
When will it bloom?
Well, we're waiting to find out. Get up the live stream.
Oh
Sorry,
my
there's
God.
a live
I've
stream.
been
of
watching the
corpse
live
plant.
stream. There it is.
Oh my God.
There
It
it
looks
is.
like a corn.
So
What?
it
It does
started
look like
small, and it has been growing, and then when that big thing came out of the middle, how would
do
you describe
find
that?
this stuff online?
A
Jase?
corpse plant.
I've been watching it non-stop. Rebecca Madden, also obsessed. Many people have been posting the live stream. It's the biggest thing happening in Geelong. And when it blooms, there are so many people that want to see it. They're opening the Botanic Gardens 24/7 because the crowds are going to be so
Question.
big
We
to
must-
smell
Oh,
the
no,
most.
no.
We must go. As soon as it
hang on,
blooms, I'm going.
Does
I'm leaving the show.
Lauren, does it flower?
Yeah, it opens up and it smells like dead bodies and rotting fish,
Okay.
apparently.
And how long does it flower for?
Well, I'm not sure. I think maybe a day.
We need Don Burke on the...
Oh,
No?
We're gonna
No.
have to get
Okay,
it.
Right.
no.
What are you, a botanist?
Different gardener?
Are you a
A
botanist?
horticulturist?
Horticulturalist? We'll have to get someone on. I've got many friends in Geelong that have been telling me about it.
What's the
Lots
dude
of
with the
people-
beard?
That's the ABC guy with the big beard and
Yep.
he's got hair everywhere, doesn't
Yeah,
Can
he?
we
he
get
does.
him on?
What's his name?
The guy who won the Logie.
Smestos?
The guy,
Not Domestos.
Aristos. Not Aristos. Costa.
That's
We have to get
Aristos,
Costa on.
The surprise chef from him. He's no good to us. He ain't. He ain't good to us unless that's a corn cob.
Oh, sorry. The corpse plant will bloom for 24 to 48 hours.
What's the map? Is that a heat map?
Yeah, so that's a heat map on the live stream because people all over the world are tuning in to watch this, and it's got to get to about 40 degrees internally before it will bloom. Now, it got up to 32 yesterday when I
so
was
it's
watching.
almost ready.
But it goes
It's ripe.
down overnight. And
What did you say it smells like?
rotting bodies and rotten fish. It's apparently one of the most disgusting smells in the world, and I'm keen to keen to give it a sniff.
You ever smelt the Wheat Bix factory?
No.
That's horrific. There's one in Brisbane.
Is it?
Horrific.
Why would
What
it
does
be
it smell like?
horrific?
Horrific.
What does it smell like?
Just bad.
Because the Vegemite factory can smell a bit
I've
pongy
heard-
as well.
I've heard
very
the Vegemite
very
factory, yeah.
pungent.
Does
Yes.
it?
Yes, very pungent.
The
And
worst
also,
smell.
there's a dog food factory as well.
Oh, yes.
where they
yes.
churn the bits.
Oh, you know what? Coming off the Story Bridge in Brisbane, if the wind's not on your side, you used to get the Ingham factory.
Oh, the chicken factory.
That was a bad day when the wind was up, let me tell you.
I think the worst smell I've ever smelled in my life.
Was it us when we went into the car park the other day and they were cleaning out?
The office car park.
They were, for those playing at home,
The
we
sewage
went
thing
down
broke.
as a trio. Actually, there was more, we were all there, weren't we?
No,
The whole
I
team.
went down first and I was like, guys, when you get in the elevator, I need you to know that is not me that made the elevator smell. Remember?
And who knew that's
And then
where
I-
they stored all the turds?
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
into the car park and I was like, oh no,
Mate, it
there's
was
been
so
a
bad.
situation.
It was so bad.
You all ran down together.
Yeah, you
But
were
you could
you were in the
smell it on level 4 up here.
Exactly. We're like 6 levels above the basement,
I
and you
could
could smell
taste
it.
the turds. It tasted like turds.
You sent us a
Oh,
text the next day that said, I can still taste the turds.
That was horrendous.
Hey.
What happened?
13 24 10 is our number. 13 24 10 is our number. What is the worst thing you've ever smelled?
You know what? I had a boyfriend once that was a bit of a gym junkie. Oh gosh, there's someone walking past the corpse plant on the live stream,
Okay,
guys.
I'm
Is it blooming?
It's not blaming.
And he would get protein shakers and he'd leave them in his bag, and then I'd open it like a week later
Oh,
after it had
yuck.
been in the car,
no,
and the
no.
smell of it.
I'll tell you what, $200 Jack's Cafe voucher up for grabs. 13 24 10. Worst thing you've ever smelled. We're asking on 13 24 10. What's the worst smell you've ever
Now,
experienced?
I am so excited about this rotting flesh, they're calling it, rotting flesh corpse plant in Geelong that is
beautiful.
going to bloom in
Are
any
these like-
minute now.
Are they native to Geelong?
No, they're not. They're not native at all. In fact, I only think there's a couple of them in the country. So if you're just tuning in, there's a plant in Geelong at the greenhouse. It's called the corpse plant. It only blooms
Corpsey.
once every 10 to 15 years. And when it blooms, it smells like rotting flesh.
I've got some,
and dead fish, apparently, and it's going to bloom any day now. And the crowds, people go mad for it.
I got some leaking chicken breasts in the fridge at home.
Oh,
And they were just there for too long, and now I can't get that sort
smell.
of the moisture out of there.
No,
it's in every
Have you ever
crack.
accidentally left a packet in the back of the car, like they've fallen out from the grocery store and you've
No.
left them in the sun? Oh,
I was cleaning out Archie's milk bottle the other day, and I realised it had fallen down the side of the cot and had been there for a week.
oh.
Yeah, when you it's chunky.
Did it
It's
curdle?
curdled.
It curdled.
Curdled milk. Oh.
No.
All right, Melbourne, on 13,
Splash a bit of water on
24,
it. That
10.
thing's good to go.
What is the worst
Steriliser.
thing you've ever smelt? Cara from Berwick, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
What do you got?
We were running late for my son's like little footy thing or whatever it was. I was like, right, let's get you a banana like smoothie from Boost Juice.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You know, banana, milk, yogurt, really good protein. Shouldn't have thought about like the 2-year-old. So I hopped him in the car and it just like exploded. It dropped all over
yep.
the seat, the floor, underneath the driver's seat.
Oh.
So
That's a burn the car insurance job.
Oh.
yeah, scooped it up, baby wipes. I thought the job was done.
No, it's not.
It wasn't. That smell stuck with us for about 3 months.
Oh.
Yeah, and you're trying to sell the car. People,
Banana and
go
yogurt
mouldy.
in the
Yep.
sun. Ugh.
No,
I was on
thanks.
Swan Street and I heard my kid drop the milkshake in the back seat of the car. You know when you hear the plastic hit the bottom, and I'm like,
I know exactly
You need
what
to
that
go
is.
straight to the magic car wash.
yeah, I did.
Yes.
I did.
Straight
Hey,
down to Star Car Wash.
G'day, Sue in Bayswater. Morning. What's the worst smell you've ever experienced?
We work next door to a Portaloo cleaning company.
Oh,
come
nah.
Oh, summer day. It's unbelievable.
On a summer day. How do you get through the day with that waft coming through?
You just have to.
So what are they doing? Are they hosing them down, or what? How does the process work?
I'm not 100% sure. I'm assuming that they, haven't quite been over there to have a look yet, but I'm pretty sure that it's something I don't want to do.
But you'd go from that awful stench to like that horrible bleach smell as they try and disinfect them all as well.
I just don't think you should be doing that in a portaloo at a festival. That's a home job.
Oh, doing.
Oh, what, you're going to leave a festival?
Number 2.
Yeah, like that's not a portaloo.
It's always a home job for me.
Yeah.
I'd never anywhere else.
Absolutely not.
The thought of those toilets at the end of a festival.
Shocking.
Oh.
And a bit of humidity as well. You know when it gets hot?
It's
and
so
they get,
hot in there.
And there's no flush. It's literally
The
just
foot pump.
No, that's the
foot
glamorous ones.
Oh, but sometimes the pumps.
What, you reckon they're like drop dunnies?
Yeah. And then they've just got like a
Sometimes
like a fluid in there.
Sometimes the foot pumps are dry. Foot pump. You're like, oh, come on, get down there. Get down there.
Chrissy.
You push it in with your foot.
Chrissy,
Oh my God.
Hey,
Good
Chrissy.
morning. What's the worst thing you've smelt?
When I used to work in Dandenong South, we worked up the road from an abattoir. So on a hot, windy day, not pleasant. And I was pregnant at the time as well. So
That'd be enough to turn you off, mate.
Yeah, 100%.
it didn't, but at the time, possibly, yes.
Oh, you just reminded me. I've got to get
Get some
steak tonight.
cheap
Oh,
cuts.
yeah, the smell of an abattoir. Nah.
Let's go to Mornington. Nothing smells in Mornington. G'day, Steph.
Hi, how you going, guys?
Good.
Hey, Steph.
Worst thing
the
you've ever
worst
smelled?
smell?
Oh, I had a very gorgeous, cute little puppy called Cleo, beautiful white pug Aaliyah. And every now and then you'd be giving her a cuddle or she'd be on the couch next to you and you'd smell this disgusting, revolting, pungent odour.
Oh.
That turned out to be her anal gland.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Oh.
I know that smell.
Don't you have to pus them or something? You got to
Yeah,
squeeze
Take
you
them
them to
gotta
the vet,
squeeze them.
mate. Squeeze.
Some people do them themselves,
No.
like home jobs.
On their own or their dogs?
Their own, yeah.
Just fingers in and away you go.
Wait, are you talking
On
about on their
themselves or
dogs?
the
No,
dog?
not on themselves.
Oh,
on the dog.
I thought you meant on themselves. Babe, what are you doing?
Just the anal glands.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
my God.
Is it every second Tuesday already?
Jizz, you've done this.
What? Sorry?
Did
Producer
you do your
Jizz.
own anal gland?
Oh, bad subject to have that nickname.
Not my own, but when I was like 16, I did work experience in a vet for one day. A vet and groomers, and they brought me in and like taught me how to groom the dogs properly. And they're like, okay, next we're going to show you how to squeeze the anal glands. And I squeezed them, and they go a squirting.
So gross.
There you go, his nickname.
Then I threw up.
How good's work experience, eh?
That's a shocker for work
Which job was
experience.
better, that one or this one?
We had a work experience getting here last week.
We didn't make him do anything like that.
No. Last night, one of the biggest nights on TV of the year when it comes to ratings.
The block auctions were on. And now some people get a little frustrated with the block these days because it doesn't seem like the original block was like actual people trying to buy houses. And now it's a big old ad for a lot of...
Not like going to a legit auction.
No.
Question.
It's sort of out of reach for a lot of people.
I tuned in late. Who was the guy in the tracksuit looked like a drug dealer dash rapper?
With the gold chains.
Yeah.
There was a guy.
don't know.
There was a
I
guy
don't
who
know.
don't know.
I don't know.
There was a guy from Flat Caps Australia or something similar who was trying to buy one of the houses.
Yeah. So
See him, and there was a guy who was draped in gold chains and diamantes on the gold chains as well.
yeah. I don't know who they were. I
lot
knew
of
Adrian
tracksuits.
Portelli, Lambo guy, who's become famous from buying block houses. Well, he ended up buying all 5, but during the auctions, we didn't quite realise he was buying all 5 because he had some buyers advocates in there also buying, so it looked like it was being spread around.
Poor old Danny Wallace. He just sort of sat there and couldn't really get involved. could he?
No, Lambo guy completely ran
Just
him out of
swamped him.
town.
Danny's the guy that does those stupid bids.
Yeah,
he
I mean,
said
they're
one of
not
them, he goes-
stupid. They're just
Well,
interesting.
sorry. He said 2 million minus 4 cents.
Yeah.
And I couldn't even do the maths on that. I was
Neither
like,
could I.
Well, I mean, 999
Question.
and 96 cents.
I don't
well
think
done.
Danny and Lambo guy wouldn't be hanging out together, would they?
They're not friends.
I think they went
But
for
I-
a gelato post-auction.
Well, Danny drives a
Down the road.
Ferrari, doesn't
He
he?
can't afford gelato down in Phillip Island. Now he's just
they
bought
went
the
for fish and chips in San Remo on the way home.
He can't afford that. He just bought the block.
It's a Ferrari man v Lambo man. Lambo man came out on top.
did you question? Sorry, Danny drives a Ferrari, does he?
Yeah, he used to drive a Ferrari.
He's got all the
Oh,
cars.
really?
Because once when I raced in the Celebrity Grand Prix,
yes.
he was also in it. He was in
it.
He bought a ticket to race in it. There was like one that you could buy for charity to be part of the team.
Yeah.
And he pulled into Crown Driveway in his Ferrari, I think it was, in his racing suit.
No
with
offense.
his helmet
In
on.
his racing suit? No, he did not. Did he really?
In his racing suit.
I don't think
In
he'd
the
be,
Ferrari.
What a man.
I think he'd be a bit of work getting out of a Ferrari.
But he
wouldn't
always is very generous, that
Yeah, he
Danny
does.
Wallace. He gives
Yeah,
them to
very generous.
My Room
My Room.
Kids Cancer Foundation to
Good on
help
you,
out.
Danny.
So good on you, Danny. And, well, we have some breaking news.
Oh, yeah.
Adrian Portelli, Lambo guy. He bought all 5 last night. No one really knew it was him. I sent an email early in the night saying,
You
I reckon
called
he's
it.
going to buy all 5.
He spent $15.3 million last night.
That's a lot of money.
It came out at the very end of the show. They said, Danny, oh no, not Danny. God, I've got them confused. Adrian, you've got an announcement. And he said, actually, yes, I bought all 5. I had a guy in there doing
I've got
it
it
for
here.
me.
Take a listen.
So, Adrian, I understand you have some news for us.
Yes, we got the Royal Flush, mate. We bought the whole lot. 3.3. 3.3! We bought all 5 houses. 2.6.
What was the strategy? Because we didn't see you bidding in all the auctions.
I had a buyer's agent with me.
That massive bid at the end, was that sending a message?
That was a message sent. That was my last appearance on the block, and I thought I'd go out with a bang.
Okay.
Good on you, mate.
Good on you.
I like him.
Listen
So
to
do I.
this. Listen
I want to party with
to
him.
this. He's just posted. Under new management, as Mayor of Portelli Town, I'd like to announce a world first. Let's give away a resort. 1 giveaway, 1 prize. Winner takes the whole resort or 8 million instant tax-free cash. Let the games begin. He's raffling them.
So, but he's not raffling them separately. He's raffling
All
the
of them.
resort.
You win the whole resort.
The resort.
The resort.
I wonder if it has to remain Portelli Town.
I hope so.
Give me the bloody resort. He can call it what he wants. Or
Portelli
8 million
Islands.
in cash.
He's bigger than Tats Lotto.
I know, he is.
He is Tats Lotto.
He's Mr. Tat.
He's bigger than the Powerball. You don't even need the Powerball.
Tats me out.
You need the
of here.
Portelli ball.
I
the
bought
people.
I
The
bought
people.
tickets in last year's block auction that he did. I know my sisters did in Brisbane. He's smart. He's making an absolute killer.
Oh, have you been
He's joining
on it?
us a little
Yeah.
later on the show, Adrian Portelli. We're going to find out how
Let's
we
buy
can
a ticket.
win. What, do you buy a ticket?
Yeah, you buy a
Yeah.
ticket. And
Oh,
then,
you actually have to pay to buy a ticket?
Someone's
Yeah.
tending to the Geelong flower.
Oh, we're not going there
guys,
again.
guys,
No.
corpse plant. We got a corpse plant
No.
We've got a
update.
live stream. He's measuring the corpse.
Okay.
Now, yeah, forget about
Is that sprouting.
Here
Forget
we
about
go.
Adrian Portelli for a moment. If you are an enthusiast about the corpse plant in Geelong, there is a horticulturalist
doing
in there
to
at the
it?
moment. We're watching a live stream. He's
Listen,
measuring it.
Listen,
So
He's
this is a
rubbing it.
plant.
He's
that-
rubbing the
I'm not going to
corpse.
reset this whole plant all week.
Yeah,
every
we are.
time bloody.
He's taking its temperature. See?
Oh,
Just
jeez.
quickly, if you don't know what we're talking about, I don't know where you've been. This is the biggest thing since Tom Hawkins left
Yes.
Geelong. That the corpse plant is a plant that blooms every 10 to 15 years, and it smells like dead bodies and rotting fish, and it's due to bloom any day now.
He's
It's
really
only
into it,
only blooms for 24 hours.
And we will ask Adrian Portelli about the plan when he joins us after 8.
Jason Lawrence, Shake the Tree.
It's the contest that might put Lauren in hospital by the end of the week.
Shaking the tree.
Well,
Do you see the Rockefeller trees up
We've
in
got-
New York?
I know.
The
Did you see the
Rockefeller
size
tree.
of it?
Massive.
yeah, real tree.
Yeah.
Real
so they
tree.
just churn through them. They just go to the forest and whop one down.
Do we
I
put
know.
one up here in the city?
Yeah, but I don't. It's not
It's
a real
in
tree.
Fed
That's a
Square.
fake job, isn't it?
Yeah, they're all over the city. But that one in New York is. I've actually never watched the process of it being installed before.
Yeah, they crane
I
it
think
in.
Yeah.
You must have got the same video on your algorithm that I did.
The current Christmas tree we have in the studio, though,
bit
is
sad.
it's getting
It's
you to
very
break out
Rockefeller.
hives too.
I can't go near it. It's a fake tree, but it's one of those fake trees that I feel like has been in storage for about 9
Oh, it's
Christmases
been in the
a row.
roof.
You're swelling
And it
up again.
Stinks like
Yeah, it's not
Cat.
great.
yeah.
Not great.
It needs some of that. You know, people. I don't mind a fake tree, but you
Bit of Glen
spritz
20.
it with the pine.
Is it a bit of
It
work?
smells like pine.
The
I
real
love
tree.
I love a real tree. Me
tree.
too. I love the smell.
Yes.
But you got to get it out of the house. The issue is like if you go away the next day and you come back 3 weeks later for your
Question.
summer holidays.
Sometimes you can import one that has stuff in it though. You got to be careful.
Oh, I've seen the spider videos.
Yeah,
Yeah,
spiders
no,
and
no,
all
sense
sorts
of
of
yeah,
things.
no. All right, let's go to the phones. Let's head to Sunbury. Megan, morning.
Oh, good morning.
All right, we're going to shake the tree. Whatever bauble falls off, you will win. There's a whole bunch of $500 ones on there. A couple of low amounts, a couple of thousands as well.
There's a $2 one.
Is there a $2?
You'll be happy to
$2
know. Just for getting through, though, we're going to hook you up with a $500 voucher to Sports Direct. Instantly yours.
Oh
my gosh, thank you so much.
Now, Lauren.
You've already won.
Get shaken.
Yeah, no,
Clint's going to do
it's
it.
all you.
Touch it.
I can do it. I'll do it. Do you want me to do it?
You do it.
You
Go,
sure?
Clint. Go.
I'll give it a good
Good shake. Oh,
Jesus.
God. Okay, well, that went.
All right, I got one.
That's why you don't have a
first
misses.
one,
Bloody hell.
The first ball that dropped.
Yep.
$500.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
Walking out of here with
There
a
you go.
grand in your back pocket.
How good. $500 and a $500 voucher.
No dramas at all. We will be shaking the tree again.
Well, we came close to the $2 one, actually.
Tomorrow.
That was second to drop.
Hey.
Yeah.
Maybe more gentle with a woman than you are with a tree.
He did say he was going to be quite vigorous with the tree.
Said I was going to be...
And I guess some people do like that.
Just get your hand on a branch and go.
You talking about the tree or the
Tree.
Gotcha.
See, it's Leo DiCaprio's birthday. 50 years old today.
Is
he?
50.
What's his age limit again for girls?
Oh, half. Half
Yeah,
and then
25.
10% off
Now that he's 50, is it getting on creep?
It always weirds me out when people you like know and love. I feel like he's stuck in that 30s though.
He's starting to look
you know,
a bit.
Here's a
everyone fell
question.
in love with him in his like 20s, 30s, and I feel like he'll just eternally always be that age.
But Willie, have you seen him on the beach recently?
No.
Oh.
Is he looking 50?
Is he?
You know what I saw the other day? You know the drummer, the kid from Love Actually, the cute little
Oh,
blonde.
yeah.
Oh,
kid?
yeah.
He's 35.
What?
What?
I
You're
know.
kidding me.
Can someone fact check that? I did see it. I can't.
You didn't just see a 35-year-old wearing glasses on drums and think,
Well, it's
No.
time for Love Actually,
He's
isn't
30.
it? That'll be hitting
yep.
TV screens this weekend.
Do you know what else I saw?
Yeah.
What did you
What?
say?
That apparently you can go and watch Love Actually with a symphony orchestra and they play all the music while
Do
you're watching
they?
the movie.
They've done that for a heap of movies.
Have they?
Yeah.
We
Where
must
do they
go.
do it? At
Back to the
Moonlight
Future,
Cinema?
It's
Jaws.
somewhere here in Melbourne.
Do they?
Yeah.
We should go to that.
What, like the trumpets and trombones and
Yeah,
the
yeah,
the whole
yeah.
thing.
guitars and the pianos?
All the background music, the whole thing. Oh my gosh, as if
So
I
from
could
what
love
I
that movie
understand,
anymore.
you watch the movie.
Okay, the Love Actually kid is just turned 34, not 35. My apologies.
Jeez.
34.
34, that's getting on, isn't it? I wonder if he's still running through the airport.
So on the weekend, right, I was at the kids' basketball and I was looking at the other dads that are the same age as us,
Oh,
right?
yeah?
And I'm like,
Jeez, I look young.
they look old.
Yeah, I have that.
That's
I have
us.
this all the time.
Yeah, but I'm looking at them going, yeah, they look like an adult to me. But do I look like that to other people?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
I see people that I
Damn
went to
it.
high school with, and I'm like, geez, you are looking a bit crusty, a bit old. And then I'm like, oh, yeah, I have had a bit of Botox.
But then I look at my friends and I'm like, how are you old enough and responsible enough to have 3 kids? We're still kids. I am
I know, Dale.
kid.
I know.
I am child.
I'm a child.
Right across Melbourne. It's the Three Stooges, children here on Nova.
You're on Nova 100. Jason Lauren in the morning. 7:45. Jace got a mouthful
Well done.
of food.
Well done.
A mouthful of breakfast.
Broccoli. Body's a temple.
Click. Can you back announce the song for me? Boop.
That's what he said, and then he burped.
I did not burp.
You belched.
I did not burp.
Well, would your wife like it if you burped?
No.
Like, if I even catch Paul doing, like, bodily
funky
things like
stuff.
that, I'm like, really?
Do it in another room.
You like to think that they don't do it.
Yeah.
You've
Keep
got-
the romance alive. Although they do say if you have flatulence in front of your partner, it
Oh.
means that you're more comfortable in
What?
your relationship.
It's a calling sign, is it?
We haven't done it in front of each other and we've been together for over 20 years.
You
Yeah, I know.
never,
No.
ever
No.
dropped one in front, even a silent but deadly.
No.
Never.
There you go.
Never.
You, Lauren?
No, I'm not. I don't do that.
She likes them loud and proud.
Hey, this is a good moment to ask Melbourne though. On 13 24 10, do you love your partner, but they do something that drives you mad? And it doesn't have to be something gross like that, because something has been grinding my gears for quite some time now, and I finally had enough. I'm going to have an intervention in my house. Paul, my darling fiance, who gets most things right, I will admit. I think he must be allergic to using a bath mat, and I can't take it anymore. He gets out of the shower and must shake like a dog. There is a bath mat right there on either the side of the bath or on the towel rail, and he's
Just got to lay it down.
incapable, must be allergic to touching it. of putting it down and standing on it.
Doesn't he have the fear of slipping?
Well, apparently not. But then I go in there and I slip.
Yeah, because there's a lot of water.
I can't do it anymore.
Big unit.
So do you have a closed shower? Or is it sort of like open?
Well, it's
I hate
sort
the
of
open.
I've got an open.
The wet room.
I've got an open job.
Yeah,
what do you mean a wet room? There's no shower screen.
They call it a wet room.
There's a shower screen, but the exit is open. There's no closed
Oh, yeah, there's
door.
no door. Mine's like that.
Clint's open for business anytime.
Do you have a door on yours?
Yeah.
But the water doesn't come out until he gets out of the shower,
shake.
stands on the tiles, and must shake like a dog.
But sometimes you got to go and retrieve something while you're in the shower. Have you ever had that?
Yeah, but that's why you put the bath mat down. Yes, but that's why you put the bath mat down before you get into the shower.
What was worse is we had like a long 2-person shower at an old rental we were at, but the shower head was at one end, but the tap was at the other.
Oh.
So you'd have to do this little walk-waddle of shame out of the actual water bit up to turn the heat
Yeah, but
up
I prefer that.
and then waddle back.
There's nothing worse than when the tap is under the shower head and you go and turn it on, it goes and drops on your head and then you're
It's
cold and wet. You want it to warm up.
Or you got to like try and reach around to turn it on.
I love my partner, but
always you do.
This is going to sound really minute. When she wears boots with long pants.
What do you mean?
You know,
what's wrong?
You know, like RMs, right? You know how they have
Is she
the-
wearing RMs?
No, but like a boot.
Like a
that.
boot, like a flat boot.
You know the little tag that comes out the back?
Oh, yeah. I like the tag. No? We don't like...
She'll have her pants not fall over
She
the boot.
gets them tucked in by accident.
And they bunch up on the tag.
Oh. Why does that annoy you? Why?
Paul did that the other day, and
Heading.
he didn't realise. Like he had the back of his suit pants tucked into the back of his boot, and I was like, pull it out and put it over the top.
It's a bit daggy.
Oh,
no, you can't be doing that. That's an accident, though, when that happens.
If you're going to walk around like that, you don't deserve your legs.
You think it's unsexy? Yeah, but you don't realise you just got to help her out and say, can you please untuck your pants?
Apart from that, I'm
your
all good.
pants from your boot, it's only on one
So
side.
everything else she does
13
is perfect except for the boots.
What about when she puts the lid of the butter down on the counter?
What's the butter thing? What's
He
that?
sends me photos
What's the
sometimes.
butter?
He's like, I love Lou. But she has taken the lid off the butter and
No.
she's put the butter side down on the...
Oh, you can't
On
be
the
doing
bench.
that. No, because there's still butter on the top, on the lid.
And now there's
it's
bench on the butter.
Yeah. Does she scrape the Vegemite on the side of the jar as well?
Oh, when people put their buttery knives in the Vegemite and the butter goes in...
That's shocking. you must die after
Come on, Melbourne. We've all just spent 48 hours with our partners who we love on the weekend.
that. Everything's-
But
everything's
it is
perfect in
on
my
a Sunday
house.
night that you start going, that's annoyed me all weekend.
Oh, yeah. I put it this way. I reckon if this was a long weekend, we wouldn't have lasted.
Oh, come on. 13, 24, 10. You love your partner, but is there something they do, something minute, like Paul, who is allergic to using the bath mat? Just put it down. It's right there. Just put it down before you get in the shower.
You can do it, big boy. 13 24 10 is our number. You love your partner, but we are just talking about how much we love our partners.
But on a Monday, it's time to have a little whinge
Should we
about
do
the
this every
little
Monday?
things.
Come on, you guys have...
that your partner's annoyed you over the weekend. Like for
What do you think
for
they're saying
me-
about you two?
Oh, far,
they're lucky.
Far worse, probably.
Get off yourself.
Like Paul gets up me when I go, Paul, why do you leave your towel on the bathroom floor? And he's like, look at your side. You've got makeup and cosmetics and
I
hair
know.
dryer and you've got stuff everywhere. I leave one thing out of place.
Lou bites back going, it looks like a bear is just wilted in our sink, like because my little hair clippings when I
Yes.
shave.
That's disgusting.
It's the little
No, I use the
things.
Dyson on them now.
Oh, that's good.
So I've got the
The
shaver in
vacuum
one
cleaner
hand,
in the basin.
shaver in one hand, Dyson in the other.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't wanna
Multitasking. I
It's like
like
having a
it.
dental assistant in there.
All right, Melbourne, on 13, 24, 10, you love your partner, but maybe, like me, Paul is, well, he's a Queenslander, he puts everything in the fridge. Things that don't belong in the
Really?
fridge go in the fridge.
Ruby.
Like chocolate and tomato sauce.
I
Leave it
love
out.
chocolate in the fridge.
Get out of the fridge.
I know.
Chocolate in the fridge is amazing.
Ruby, what does your partner
I love
do?
my partner, but he has a bedside table full of used tissues after he blows his nose.
Yeah, put him in the
Absolutely
bin,
disgusting.
mate.
That's his bin. He's
Oh, that's
absolutely
disgusting.
disgusting. and
I
I'm
use the
calling
bedside
him out
table as
for
a
it.
bin.
And then whose job is it to transfer it from the bedside table to the bin, Ruby?
Me, but most times I will make him do it. But if
Yeah. It's
That's a
annoying.
gloves job.
Let's go to Frankston. Sarah, you love your partner, but
I love my partner, but we have a communal bottle of water in like a litre in the fridge, and he drinks straight from the lid, and he doesn't pour it in a cup. and drinks from the cup. He just drinks from the bottle, and he doesn't think it's gross.
You know
Yeah,
what? I reckon Clint would be
I think it's fine.
Clint would be a drink milk from the carton guy.
I do it with all of my
But that's because you're single. You can.
soft drinks and water and
milk, the 2 litre milk.
Oh,
yeah, I
milk.
bet you scream.
I love a little hoon of the milk.
You scream
Straight out of the
mouth to lid
Rev,
hoon.
straight out of the carton.
Nah. No, you can't be doing that.
Little milk
Got to
moustache.
put his mouth on something.
Little cardboard bit gets all soggy.
Carly and Bentley, what do you got?
I love my partner, but it does my head in when he's like grunting and sniffing all the mucus for 5 minutes every morning.
That's what Jase does. But okay, just a little, like, I love Jase. But
Oh, no,
a little
we're not
behind the
turning this
scenes,
on me.
Clint, before he goes, mics are up. What does he do? Yeah, mics are up. We're like, yeah, we know. We had the 5-minute grunting.
All right, Carly, I don't think
There's
you and I
nothing
are
worse
going
than
to
the blowing of the nose in the shower. That's disgusting.
Oh,
But
that's a solid.
What do you mean? Where it just runs down you?
No, you
When you
do
do
it in the
snot
shower.
rocket.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Men love a snot rocket as well. What's that about?
Nah,
Gross.
Just even the term.
Snot rocket. It's
not
good,
on.
isn't it?
Should we do a contest and we'll
No.
measure how far people can get?
Snot rocket. Karen, good morning.
Good morning.
With a name like that, you shouldn't be complaining.
Talk to us about your
what's-
partner.
I love my partner, but he likes the bed sheets changed every second day.
Every second day?
What are you doing in
Yeah,
there?
it's just. I don't mind changing the bed. He does the washing, thank God, but I've got to change the bed every second day. He just loves fresh bed sheets and every second day.
To be honest, I love a fresh bed
That's a
sheet.
s-
Is there anything better
But
than
it's a-
slipping into fresh sheets
It's a
on a
once a week
Sunday
job,
night?
isn't it?
Absolutely. I did the bed sheets yesterday, and it's oh.
Oh no,
What?
it's Manchester related.
Do you love
isn't
your
it?
partner butt?
It's
I love-
Manchester related.
It is Manchester. I love my partner, but right, this might be an
Yeah,
OCD thing.
yeah,
but you
hit
know
it-
when
hit
you
us with
put when you're putting on the fitted sheet, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's got to go the right way.
Oh,
Yeah,
but
obviously.
what
She
sort of?
squeezes it on the other way, so the lines,
corners
the
aren't-
seams,
It's
the
not in the
seams
thing.
are not
Yeah.
No.
on the corners.
Yeah, I do.
No,
as
no,
well.
you can't be doing that.
Oh,
That's fine.
I love my partner,
it does my
but
head in.
I do not know why we bother with the top sheet. He just
oh,
kicks
do you,
it to
do you
the
top sheet?
He kicks it to the
Overrated.
bottom of the bed, and
No,
I
you
like
just-
it,
no.
and then I get tangled in it.
Raw dog
Stupidest-
doona, baby.
Yeah, stupidest thing invented. The
No.
top sheet. Shocking.
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever called you baby. Chrissy,
May get the last as well.
I
would
need a
you?
shower. Chrissy, Harry Warren, go for it to wrap us up.
Morning, team. I love my partner, but every time he goes to the bathroom, he spits in the toilet bowl.
In the bowl.
Sorry, what? Sorry. I'm sorry.
What, with the seat up?
No, so he'll be standing, and every single time he goes to pee, he will also spit in the bowl when he's finished.
Oh, spit. He spits.
Spit.
Oh, we
yes.
thought you said he sits in the bowl.
I thought you said he
I thought he
sits in it.
Yeah.
That's a funny place
Like
to
he's
wade.
soaking his bottom
Guys do that.
in the
At the trough.
in the bowl.
You ever notice people at the trough?
What,
Sometimes
soaking?
No.
What, they sit in the trough?
What do you mean?
No.
Oh, they spit in the trough.
Or they spit
Yeah, I
in
know.
the...
Yeah.
And they aim for the cakes.
Do they snot rocket in
you
the
aim
trough?
for the cakes.
Don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a target.
It is.
The urinal
Boys
cake.
are so gross.
It's like being at the fair.
Yes.
Do you snot rocket in the trough?
No, God, no.
No,
Have some
no,
dignity.
no,
Jeez, how's this one? Snot rocketing in the... God.
The trough's so gross, you know. I can't cope with trough chat. Let's wind it up.
Well,
the
they-
ones
they've
at the
replaced-
the ones at the cinema are amazing. They've got the metal. Great.
Oh,
But
you
you
get
stand on-
slippery sometimes.
In
It
the
does, but-
cinema. Why is it exclusively in the cinema?
Don't know. But I guess the lighting people, you know, their
What do you
eyes are
mean
still
there's a
adjusting.
grate?
Well, because some people decide to stand on the grate.
I
but other
stand on the
people
grate.
stand on the tiles and
Shoot on the grate.
shoot on the So the people that stand on the grate get wet feet. The people that shoot on the grate.
So the good
So
thing is
real.
you don't...
It
You
doesn't
don't
sound amazing to me.
no, it's great.
It's not a great
No,
experience.
no, if you stand on the grate, you don't get pee on the top of your shoes. But the bottom, oh.
Boys are so gross.
Very excited about our next guest who is about to join us and reveal all of what went on the block last night. I'm
How-
talking Lambo Man. Adrian Portelli is coming up.
And someone in Melbourne could be getting all 5 of those houses. The whole resort could be yours. Stay tuned. We'll tell you how next. But first of all, let's get into our $5,000 question. Liam from Q, good morning.
Morning, guys.
Just to
How
clarify,
are we?
you are playing for 5,000, not 5 homes.
That's a shame, but 5,000 still good.
All right, Liam, let's see if we can win you some cash.
I just looked at Liam's bio.
Oh,
Brand new Giphy. A brand new girlfriend, Liam.
Oh!
How long have you been?
I heard it was World Singles Day today, so it kind
Is
of
it?
made me chuckle. That was me a few days ago.
Sorry.
But, not anymore.
Well,
It's World
congratulations,
Singles
by the
Day.
way.
Congratulations, Clint, on today.
Oh, thank you.
Hang on, Liam. How long have you been official with the girlfriend?
Like 3 days.
Wow.
How did it become official? Because that's always an
it's
interesting.
awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've had this argument with lots of colleagues. Nothing's really changed since saying it out loud.
Yeah.
But,
Who
I
said
guess
it
that's
first?
just what it takes, right? I did.
What'd you say?
I just asked the question, would you like to be my girlfriend?
How old are you,
That's so
Liam?
cute.
26.
Yeah.
You still got to do it.
Totally.
You still have to do
We're
it.
going steady. Are you going to celebrate the 1 week anniversary and then the 1 month and then the
Right.
6 months and then the 1 year?
No, that's where I draw the line.
That's where he draws the line,
Yeah,
right? He's
smart
been
man.
romantic. And if, like many men in Melbourne, you are as romantic as the rest of them, that will be where it ends.
Hey, Liam, you want to play for 5K this morning?
Yes.
Well, let's do it.
$5,000.
Good luck, Liam.
If you win, half has to go to her.
No, not for 7 years. Not for 7 years, bro.
I thought it was 6 months. As
Well,
to
that's
factor.
6 months.
3 days is enough.
I don't
isn't
know.
it?
All right, Liam, you're going to hear a question. You'll hear a 3, 2, 1 countdown. You have to answer within that time. And the $5,000 is yours. My tip would be, if you don't know, guess. Good luck.
This is your $5,000 question.
Bagels originated in which country?
3, 2.
America.
Oh, that was Jase's guess as well.
That's what I thought.
The
Good
answer
question.
is Poland.
Poland.
Poland. The Polish designed the bagel.
Good on them.
This is my favourite fact. They give us a little fact sheet about these $5,000 questions. People love bagels so much that in 2018, Apple had to remake its bagel emoji.
Why?
Because the plain bagel had nothing on it and they redesigned it with cream cheese.
Hey, Liam, I'm going to send you guys out for a date night to mark the new
that'd be
relationship. And nothing says date night more than Holy Moly. Holy Moly Funhouse.
Yes, that is a very good date night spot.
Open on Little Burke Street. Search Holy Moly Funhouse for more info. We'll chuck you a $250 voucher, mate. Take it easy.
Thank you so much.
Good luck
Thanks,
with the
guys.
relationship. Just remember, we've been here since the beginning.
Guys, is it really Singles Day?
It is International Singles Day, Clint.
I'm going to have to Google that.
You should really be the spokesperson.
Can we get a cake?
You can't be lonely and
We must
single.
get a cake.
Coming up next, we're catching up with, well, they call him Mr. Lambo Man, don't they?
Lambo guy, not Mr. Lambo man.
I understand you have some news for us.
Yes, we got the Royal Flush, mate. We bought the whole lot. 3.3.
Adrian Portelli bought all 5 homes on the block last
Not
night.
Mr. Lambo man.
And he
Lambo Man.
joins us next.
Bum, bum.
A huge night last night on the telly with the block.
Who would have thought one buyer for the whole shebang? Adrian Portelli in his last appearance on the block, with all of our teams taking home huge profits to their families. Today, we gave away $5.43 million.
And now we could possibly own all 5 homes. Adrian Portelli joins us on the air. G'day,
Good
mate.
morning.
Good morning, guys.
Great
Thanks
man.
for having me.
Hey, Adrian Portelli, do you know you go to those auctions and you're a bigger celebrity than anyone else on the show?
Oh, sometimes.
Mate, well done. Well
Yeah,
played.
good stuff.
No worries. Thanks. It was good fun, and yeah, it worked according to plan. We had to dig a bit deeper than we wanted to, but we got there in the end.
Now, I predicted it because I heard
Yeah.
a whisper, and I said it on the show, that on Tuesday after the Melbourne Cup, you took all the contestants out for dinner. Is it true that our very own Clint Stanaway was invited and he was a no-show?
Clint had a few to drink, and he got lost.
Adrian, that's not right.
Clint goes hard. He knows how to party. That guy.
Hey, are you officially retired from the block? Is that right?
Yeah. It's time to walk away. You don't want to be that, that guest that overstays his welcome.
Yes.
So, we milked it.
Mate, you know what I love? Is you've worked hard for your money, you've got it, and you're having fun with it as well. When you say it went to plan, so you wanted to use some buyers, advocates and stuff, was that more for the surprise or just to make sure the prices didn't get ridiculous?
Yeah, no, we because I wanted to buy all the houses. If people caught on to me wanting to acquire, they'd catch on really quickly if it was me buying them all.
Yeah.
So I'd be in a very vulnerable position coming into the auctions if the other bidders, and a lot of them wanted to make a name for themselves.
Yeah.
Knew that I had my, had no choice. But
Your
to
own
buy
agenda.
them. Yeah.
When did you cook up the plan to buy them all?
That was the buyer's domain when I first went down there and I saw the actual compound itself with all the amenities. And, I spoke to the producer and, essentially if you bought all the houses, the amenities come for free.
Yeah.
So that was the goal. And then we just, hand-selected the auction order, made sure the girls went last.
So
we
you
can get them
did
to win.
do that. I thought that was your idea. Because why did you want them to win? Because you paid the most money for theirs.
It's the girls. They came in late. They were the underdogs.
You thought they were hard
kicked
done
on,
by,
they were
right?
bullied. Of course they were. They were. And my partner loves the show, and they were her favourite as well. So I had to.
Happy wife, happy life.
So
Good
just
job.
to clarify, were all the block contestants in on the plan?
No.
Were the
It was
girls?
just the girls. Hey, listen, how good is that? The girls that are the most sweetest, innocent. We're playing the game the best.
Yeah, good. And you didn't like that they got picked on.
No, nobody likes anyone getting picked on.
Good on you, Adrian.
What I also
You
love
have-
is
you have won the game. You've
I also
clocked it,
love
brother.
that even in your house, the missus wears the pants. 'Cause she would have
100%.
leaned over and gone, I like these girls. You pay more for their house.
Yes, that's pretty much how it happened. And then Courtney's and Grant went for 3.3. I'm like, shit, wasn't expecting that to go for so much. So I'm like, now I actually messaged the girls before the auction. I said, sorry, girls, I wasn't expecting House 1 to go for so much. So I might have to bail on yours. And they still replied with a happy message. So that's okay.
So great, man. What's the plan for the precinct now? The Portelli Phillip Island precinct.
The one yet. Mate, we're just going to give one lucky Aussie a chance to win it. So one
we've
of my
just
customers
seen this
give it
on your
away and-
Instagram.
Yeah.
You're giving the whole resort away.
Yeah, just compound it all up, and here you go. You can take the whole lot, the 5 houses, the amenities, everything.
How? How do people win it?
You just got to buy a ticket.
You just got to buy a package into our platform, into our database, into our software, and you instantly go into the giveaway. So it's just a trade promotion that was set up, and
Oh my gosh.
I reckon
we'll give it away.
This
So
is
I
bigger
think
than
it's-
Powerball.
I think it's cool. I'll flip the bill and just give the chance, for everyday Australians to win a life-changing prize like that.
Mate, the amount of money I dropped on those packages to win last year's block, I could have bought a house.
Yeah, so no, it's good to know that one of my customers would essentially become the real winner of the block.
That's
So anyone listening to this right now can go and do this.
Yep.
You don't have to be an existing customer.
Yep, no.
Hey, Adrian.
Yeah.
What do you want for Christmas? What does a bloke who has everything want for Christmas?
Oh, it's my first Christmas being a dad, mate. That's,
Yeah.
That's enough for me. I'm super
that's
excited for that. It's going to be the best one ever.
That's
Hey, I saw Adrian Portelli in Greece over summer,
yeah.
right? I sent Clint a text. I was
Oh,
like, Adrian Portelli is on the ferry with the...
ferry?
It was one of those ferries. It was so hectic, wasn't it, Adrian? And I went and said hello. And I was like, dude, it's 50 degrees in here. You are a billionaire. What are you doing on this ferry? And are you catching it back to the island later? And he said, nah, I'm off to pick up my Lamborghini boat.
How hot was it on that boat? Oh, I remember that.
I got back on the ferry going home, and it would have been nice to get a ride on the Lamborghini boat.
Where's the Lambo boat now?
It's on a big ship on its way to the Gold Coast.
Oh,
Can you take me for a spin on the Gold Coast when it gets here?
You're definitely more than welcome.
Can we hang a biscuit off the back of that thing? Clint and I'll be on the biscuits.
We'll do a show from the
mate.
boat.
Pretty quick, but you can give it a shot.
Hey, mate, congratulations last night. You absolutely killed it. And, you've contributed to the success of the block, so they'll be bloody wrapped with you.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
Good on you,
One of
Adrian.
Melbourne's finest.
Yeah,
he is.
love that.
It's a great story. He's a
See you, mate.
self-made man who's doing all these wacky, amazing things.
Yeah.
He's a lot of fun, Adrian.
Also down-to-earth bloke. Like you see online, he goes to local shopping centres, just hands out vouchers and stuff to people.
Made me feel really good seeing him on the ferry with the thousands of other people sweating it out until he got to the other end and picked up his Lambo boat. Good on him.
He wasn't
What
on
a
the ferry
legend.
heading home with you?
He
No,
was not on the ferry on the way back.
Morning, everyone. Right on 8:30. This is Nova 100. You are on the air with Jase and Lauren. Clint's here as well. Good looking day ahead. 24 is the top, 14 at the moment.
Shout out to all those in Geelong who are very excited
We
about
get an update?
the
Oh,
blooming of the
Jesus.
corpse plant, if you
There's
haven't
someone-
heard about it.
There's a bit of Action.
The corpse plant is a plant that only blooms once every 10 to 15 years. There is one currently in the greenhouse in Geelong. Shout out to my friends in Geelong.
Thank God.
Hopefully it's going to bloom today or tomorrow.
We love Geelong and we love the corpse plant.
And when it blooms, it apparently smells like a dead body.
Just to clarify,
I've never smelt one.
once every 10 to 15 years?
Once every 10 to 15.
Thank God.
And is this native to Geelong?
No, it's native to some other part of the world, Clint. But there
it's
is
growing beautifully
I believe
here.
there's one in maybe South Australia or Western Australia as
In
well.
the greenhouse.
Thank God
So
we
it's
don't
in the
have to.
greenhouse. We are currently watching the live stream. It's a
The
hive
PR
of
people
activity.
are really, really protective of
Thank
it.
God. We don't
Kids
have
will
to-
love it. People, and when it blooms,
Yes.
apparently the Botanic Gardens in
Apparently.
Geelong are going to be open 24/7 for people to go and get a whiff of the
24
corpse
hours?
plant, the worst smelling plant in
Just
the
have a
world.
hoon
Thank
on it.
God.
Are you going to come down to Geelong and smell it with
I
me?
think we should do a day trip.
Oh, yeah.
I think we should
Maybe
do the
an
show
OB.
live from there.
Maybe an OB from the
Imagine me.
shocking smelling
Stay the
corpse
night.
plant.
Why don't we just stay the night, guys?
They've got a
This
heat
is the
chart on
biggest
it.
thing to happen
In
to
Geelong
Geelong
ever.
since Gary Ablett kicked 100 goals in a season.
And
Since Tom Hawkins retired.
we'll dive into it, God forbid, again in the next
The
10
corpse
minutes.
plant?
Yes.
Okay. Do you promise?
We should do the whole show on it. It's the most
Guys-
exciting thing to happen to Geelong. In fact, Melbourne.
Ever.
I hate the plant. Question.
Of course you do. You hate anything that brings people joy. Rotten fish it smells like. Okay, over,
Yeah,
over
It's not
to you.
sprouting
Joyful.
just yet, so we've got time for your story.
I have a question.
Question.
We've just moved in recently to a new area, Bentley.
You got a Botanic Gardens there?
I swear to God.
No?
That'd go nicely in your front garden.
A lot of nurseries, actually.
Oh, really? Really?
Nursery
They like a
hotspot.
plant.
Oh, there's a shop that screams Stanaway.
Really?
Yeah, it's
What
like
does it
bird
sell?
baths and stuff
Oh,
like that.
I love a bird.
Nurseries
bird
heave
bath.
on a weekend.
Every time I drive
Yeah.
past it, I go, Clint there today? No.
That your neighbourhood, I feel, would be a box hedge type neighbourhood. You know the box
I've got
hedges.
box
Have you?
hedges. The house we bought.
See? Box
They're a
hedges.
bloody
Oh,
nightmare.
they
In
take
Bentley,
a lot of
you got to get a Edward
maintaining.
Oh.
Edward Scissorhands on
Yes.
Now, we're slowly getting to know the neighbours.
Oh,
them.
yeah.
hmm
We're getting there.
Didn't you invite them over and they said no thanks?
Yeah.
Not
Well,
swingers like the old
no,
place.
No, not swingers like the old place. In hindsight, it was a Sunday afternoon. I'd had a few beers. The vibe was up, and I ran into him out the front. I'm like, you guys are going to come over now and then. And she just sort of took a step
No
back.
thanks. She gave you the Rebecca Judd to Tony Jones response.
100%. Since then, the boys got a basketball ring in the front yard. And
That's a good suburban house if you've got a basketball ring.
great suburban house.
That's living.
Loving it. Anyway, the ball goes up every now and then.
Over the fence.
Ricochets over the fence.
That's all.
You're going to have to put up a net.
I thought about that. So,
You just jump over and get it.
or high fence.
Front yard, backyard.
Front yard. I don't think the big boy would get back over. I think you'd find me dead in their front lawn.
Not you. The kids jump the fence, don't they?
The garden bed.
I don't ever want to watch you attempt to climb a fence.
I reckon I'd get over, but I ain't coming back.
No, and it's only got the steps on one side.
Yes.
Like
I know.
It's when you get over the other side and you go, oh, I've made a horrible mistake.
And then you push
There's
it
nothing
in.
to stand on.
You're pushing their wheelie bins
then
up
you
and
fall
then-
through that.
Yes.
You
It's a whole
break the
scene.
lid.
Anyway, they seem semi-happy to return the first few.
Yeah.
Like I'd
They
go
just
around
throw
them.
them back over.
But if it's in the front yard, you can just let yourself in the gate.
No,
can't
they've
you?
got like a security gate.
Oh.
So the first
Security.
few times I was buzzing, they'd let me in. That stopped because in the last week they've sent back 3 basketballs, deflated, slashed.
But they slashed them.
I don't know if their car is backing over them or if they're sending a message.
They're sending a message. They can't. A basketball will roll away from a car.
No. Easy to bust a basketball, surely. Have we got movement on this flat?
Sorry, the corpse plant. The Today Show are doing live crosses.
Broadcasting
the corpse
live.
plant currently.
I can't do this. I can't do this.
They've
I almost
jumped on
swore.
the bandwagon. You know what? It's
We
now,
should plant one
you
in
know
your
what?
front yard. Imagine the neighbours then.
Oh, you know what? They'd all be in your front yard.
I hate the plant! Hey, Clint, very special day today. If you could make your way to the studio, we all have to sing something to him.
We've just been informed recently that today is International Singles Day.
Hey! Happy
Singles Day
to you,
Clint.
Happy Singles Day to you.
That's right.
Happy Singles Day to Clinston away.
Singles Day, Clinston
Happy
away.
Singles Day to me.
Happy the Single Day.
Happy the Single Day
Thank
to
you
all
so
the singles
much.
out there. And I've just found out the reason Singles Day is 11th of the 11th is because the number 1 represents someone who is alone. It's a lonely number. 1. It's for all the lonely singles out there like you, Clint.
Don't I feel so
Should we play in a love
special?
song or would you like to celebrate
Well,
being
to
single?
celebrate, I'm going to go to dinner by myself tonight.
Nothing screams single lonely Clint more than untouched.
Oh, I like it. Happy Singles Day.
Happy Singles
Thank you,
Day.
thank
to all the singles.
My lonely friend.
Sounds pretty good to me, to be honest.
Happy International Singles Day, everyone. That is Untouched. You guys will be playing that at the gathering tonight, I imagine.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, it's going to be a lovely night.
Oh my
Just-
gosh, Clint, what are you
just-
going to do for? We just
Just
found out
100
it's Singles
tables for
Day.
one.
Everyone leaving separately.
People love being single, though. There's many benefits
So
to being
good.
single.
Oh, yeah.
Most
You get
of the
that
time.
whole bed to yourself.
Most of the time.
Oh, you get the bed to yourself most of the time. Have we had a
Well, do
sleepover
you know what?
recently?
You can pick and choose who sleeps in the bed.
You absolutely can. Good on you, Clint.
Cost more if they stay. Hey, guys.
There's some excitement in the studio.
Oh, Jesus.
I know we've been banging on about it all morning. Can we talk about the corpse plant? Clint,
Talk about the plant.
What's the current temperature? Because it's got a heat map on it with a live reading of the temp.
So if you haven't heard about it, in Geelong, in the Botanic Gardens, there is a plant called the corpse plant that only blooms once every 10 to 15 years.
We must go.
And when it blooms for 24 hours, it is apparently the worst smell on planet
We've
Earth.
won him
Like
over.
dead
He
fish.
just said we must go.
Rotted fish.
Do we know when it's going to bloom?
No, so they don't exactly know. They thought it was going to be on the weekend. Obviously, in a greenhouse, it gets hotter if it's a sunnier day, and if the temperature is higher. I think, even though I said obviously, I think this is how it works.
Apparently,
and when the core temperature of this plant gets to close to 40, apparently that is when it will
It'll bloom and smell.
So it's sitting on 24
horrendous.
degrees. It went down overnight. It got to like 31
Yeah.
degrees yesterday.
How long does it bloom for, and how long does the smell stay for?
Only 24 to 48 hours. And
gone.
apparently, when it
Apparently-
blooms, the Botanic Garden's going to be open 24/7. So
Wow.
everyone can get through and get a
And
waft.
will the smell stay
a
there?
whiff?
The smell stay there the
yeah,
whole time?
when it blooms, it stanks.
Does it let out like a...
Yeah.
I don't know. Hasn't bloomed for 15 years.
Like a.
Do you reckon we'll be on the air when it blooms again?
I
Nick?
hope so.
So
The
there
way
is
they
a,
hand out long-term radio
there
contracts
also
now.
there is a live stream of it if you are as
Yeah.
excited as Clint and I, and you can check its temperature.
Sponsored by the City of Greater Geelong.
Yeah,
I bet
it's-
City Hall at Geelong right now is going, geez, we've never had this many people on our website.
Well, there were people lined up on the weekend to collect their badges saying, I've seen the corpse plant.
Mm.
You get
can get a badge.
Yeah, it's like stamping your passport, the Geelong version.
So
People in Geelong are going mad for it.
It's a
and
very
in the
ugly
city.
looking plant.
Last
People will be,
question.
I'll be driving down the highway to smell it.
last question.
Smell the plant.
The plant.
The plant.
Could this go on for another month?
Oh, could
until it
do. We could be
blooms?
talking about it every morning for a month.
Wouldn't you be thrilled?
Jesus Christ.
Well, the last press release I saw went out on Friday, and it
Yes.
thought it was going to happen on the weekend. They've pushed it back slightly. Let me see if I can get an update.
Should Lauren be live from the greenhouse?
I love her to
Imagine
be.
me gagging. It said, I'd be like, and it smells worse than I imagine. It says, we anticipate the corpse
Imagine
flower.
me gagging.
The corpse flower will bloom sometime between Saturday, November 9, we can rule that out, and the 10th, until Tuesday, the 12th, they think it'll happen.
That's next Tuesday.
It says witnessing a corpse
Oh, no, is that
flower
tomorrow?
in full bloom.
That's tomorrow, baby.
I think
as
you
it
need to
blooms
be-
unpredictably.
You need to go now.
You need to be live from there tomorrow. If it doesn't bloom today, you need to be there tomorrow.
Yeah, you need to get going.
It's renowned
Brady?
for the powerful smell it releases when it blooms, a scent likened to rotting flesh, hence the nickname corpse plant.
Can you get on to the City of Geelong? We would like Lauren there live from the greenhouse tomorrow, please.
No, it'll be open for 24 hours. So I'm
Oh,
on
once it
call,
blooms.
like someone in a really high-powered job that has to have their phone on 24 hours a day. When it blooms, I'm hot-footing it down the highway.
You're like an obstetrician on call.
Totally.
You are. You're ready to.
When that thing opens, you're there.
The stank is stanking.
Well, that's the rule they go by.
Sort of similar rule, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Anyway, it is growing rapidly,
We
and it
were,
is ready to bloom, apparently.
We were talking about bad smells earlier
We
off
were.
the plant, and we found out one of our producers, Jase, did
Smelt something disgusting.
when I was like 16, I did work experience in a vet for one day. A vet and groomers, and they brought me in and like taught me how to groom the dogs properly. And they're like, okay, next we're going to show you how to squeeze the anal glands. And I squeezed them, and they go a squirting.
Oh, that is repulsive.
That's no
It is
good.
actually gross. If you've ever had a pet, you
Yeah.
know when it's time to. But you,
Have you been present when they've done it?
No, God,
I've been
no.
present because I had to hold Pep down while the vet went to work on his anus and squeeze the gland, and it
Not the anus
it smells horrendous.
What? Every dog has to have their anus.
Well, I
Not
think
all the
certain
time.
breeds get a build up in the
Because we had a
in the
poodle. We never
anus.
touched its anus.
No, but sometimes when you take them just to get washed or groomed, they do it there, so you
they
don't
just
even know
decide to
about it.
Just get up there.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't know about it. Sometimes.
But Pep didn't like it.
That's a terrible. No, I can't imagine you would.
He was a bit squirmy.
Daddy, this isn't what you told me it was going to be like.
Oh no, poor Pep.
Coming for a teeth clean, and we
You look
clean
so
the
happy
anus
when it's
instead.
come to you.
Not the anus. That is a horrible thing to have to do on work experience.
Shocking work
Oh,
experience.
yes.
Who's doing that for work experience? I mean, can you imagine
Do you know
the
what we
vets?
did?
They'd be like, get the work experience kid to do it.
At school, we got taken to a morgue.
On work experience.
Yeah, it was like a work experience week.
Work experience at White Lady.
And they took us to a university, like a medical morgue. It really messed me up. I was like year 9. And we're sitting there watching.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. And
That's not going to make you want a job in a morgue.
they walked us through the freezer.
No,
and
I
then-
don't think that was work experience. I think it was science.
Yeah, they tied it into science. But,
No, it wasn't work experience. It was definitely just science. It's such a small market. Okay, kids, this year there are plenty of jobs going in the morgue. We're going to take the whole class down there. That's not work experience.
Yeah, come to think of it.
That's science. Like I had to dissect a rat and a sheep's brain.
Well, I had to watch them do Debbie.
Yeah.
Like,
Dissect her?
yeah, it was.
That's not work experience.
That just shouldn't be done. Full
Science,
stop.
although it's science.
Yeah, I know, but for year 9s?
Yeah, it's a lot.
That's forensics, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
They were
Coroners,
actual-
the
they weren't- they
coroner's
weren't-
court, that is.
They weren't like dummies teaching.
No,
them.
they were. Yeah.
Where'd you do work experience, Loza?
At Channel 9.
So did I.
Yeah, at Channel 9.
Are you still on a work experience scholarship?
I've never
Lots of
been
dead
paid. I've
people
worked
there
there
as
for
well.
17 years. I've never been paid. I did it in the Channel 9 newsroom.
Oh, yeah.
And the week I did it was the week that Michael Jackson hung blanket over the balcony with the blanket on his face.
That would have been a quiet
And
week. in the
I remember
newsroom.
sitting in the news booth with one of the editors, and they were slowing it down so much because remember there was some controversy that they didn't think it was him. They thought it was like a lookalike. And so I sat there watching it over and over and over. Yeah, that's where I did mine.
Blanket over the balcony. I remember that.
Blanket. I
Blanket
know.
would be
And they
40
put a
these
blanket
days.
over his face.
Hey, 13, 24, 10. Fun way to wrap up this morning. What'd you do in work experience? Whether it was
Yeah.
something horrific or whether you got to do something really cool.
We just had a work experience kid in here. Do you
Oh,
think
didn't
he's
he have the time of
Jack?
his life?
Shout out. Do you think Jack is telling people it was horrific?
Oh,
or
I reckon
exciting?
he's going to ring with a horrific story. I'll tell
He
you
was
what.
taking a lot of notes.
Yeah, Jack could get us cancelled. Jack could ring in us some money at any point and we would have to pay.
All the money.
Lovely Jack.
13, 24,
He
10.
had to let everyone into the office on Friday morning because everyone rolled in late from Oaks Day. No one had a pass. Thank God for Jack the work experience kid.
13, 24, 10 is our number to give us a ring. What did you do on work experience, Melbourne? Where'd you do work experience, Melbourne? 13, 24, 10 is our number. Let's go to Sally in Essendon. G'day, Sally.
Morning, Sally.
Morning, guys. How we doing?
We're good. Where'd you do work experience?
So I also worked in a vet clinic.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Yeah. So I had to clean out a kennel where a dog's tumour had exploded and the dog had died.
Oh.
They made you clean it out.
Oh, yes. It was brutal. And then I had to clean out the biohazard freezer where they put all the dead animals or the waste from surgery.
What, they put them in
They
a
gave me
freezer?
Yep, they put them in a freezer.
Are you working in the vet industry now?
No.
Oh, what a shame.
Oh my gosh. No, you can't
Jesus.
be making the work experience kid do that.
No.
That's horrendous.
God, now come to think of it, we could have got Jack, our guy, last week to do much worse than what he did.
He had to listen to our show every morning. That's
Bad
bad,
enough. We are talking work experience. 13, 24, 10 is our number. Where did you do work experience, Melbourne? What did they make you do?
Was it good, bad, or ugly? Tracy from Whittlesea, good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Yeah, we're good.
Good, Trace.
What'd you have to do?
Okay, well, I wanted to be a copper.
Yep.
Copper.
Yeah, a policeman.
Yep.
And I got to do work experience in the Victorian police record.
Okay, the way you make it sound is
The
that
police records.
Like you've been
you did
covert
time.
right now.
So each file was on each copper in Victoria.
Oh, you had
So I
all
had
the
to-
police personal files.
And I had to file them, but it got so boring that I sit there and flip through them.
Yeah, find anything interesting?
I don't know.
Well, I'm
Crazy.
like 60 now, but this is when I was 16.
Yeah,
You're talking on a
Why would
walkie-talkie.
you let a 16-year-old do that, though?
Well, you're not going
It's
to
like
let them have a
classified
hoon on the gun
information.
range, like,
No.
you know.
No, but you can't
Oh,
file
mate.
about the crims, not the police. You'd want to keep that in-house,
We're at
wouldn't
a
you?
fair day on the weekend.
There were so many local fairs on the weekend.
Mate, we're at one in Chadstone, and it was heaving. And the cops had like the highway patrol cars there, and they're just letting the kids crawl through them, which was great.
Sick.
But the kids could just blast the siren
Oh, that's annoying.
all day.
You don't want to.
Sunday morning. Was it Sunday morning?
Yep, Sunday
Yeah,
morning. I thought
awesome.
the neighbours are going to love this.
How good.
Like, let them shoot the Glocks in the air or something. It'd be
Yeah,
less
that's
work.
better. Just a bit of
Think
cat-
about what
bit
you're
of
saying,
cat spray.
Jason. Think about it.
You'd prefer that than.
Let's go to Treasure. You were also a vet.
Yeah, I did work experience at a veterinary in year 10.
Yeah.
What happened?
So they had just put down a dog, and it was in like one of those black bags.
Oh,
jeez.
that's what they do with
Oh,
them.
God. All right, this is graphic. Yeah.
And it was, I had to eat my lunch next to it in the lunchroom.
Hang on, sorry.
Okay, Vets of Australia, what are you doing to these poor kids?
So you're in the tea room. You're in the tea room eating your lunch next to the black
Eating
bag.
your
The
fantastic
dead-
noodles.
The dead dog. Someone's pet's in there.
Oh no!
On the way to the big dog park in the sky.
Are you in the veterinary industry now?
No, I'm working customer care now. So
I'm detecting a thing.
Why what's wrong with these vets? Any vets out there want to stick up for your profession?
Vets look a little cooked to me.
I love vets. Vets are amazing.
Oh yeah, but
I've got an amazing vet who's been looking after my dog down at Care in Collingwood. Shout out.
Does he rub its anus?
Linda
No,
is
not, they
amazing.
don't rub the anus. They manipulate the anus.
They squeeze it.
Yeah, they give it a bit
The
good
gland.
squeeze.
Is that what she said
The
she was
glands
gonna
are
do?
That's a
internal
horrible
and you
job
need
to give a work experience.
Just give it a
kid,
bit of a
though.
squeezing.
All right.
Natalie, good morning.
Good morning. How are you going?
Where did you do work experience?
In year 10, as part of we had horse studies at our school, and a couple of my girlfriends from Pony Club went to horse studies, and as part of that, they took us to the abattoirs, and we had to watch a horse be slaughtered.
Oh, turn it down.
What's wrong with these people? I went to
No,
Channel 9. It was
no,
very normal.
no, that's not happening. For work experience.
And the worst bit is you've normally got to write a paper on.
Oh, you do. Yeah, you need to fill out a thing, survey.
After doing the week
How
there.
did you enjoy your experience at work experience?
What did
0
you learn?
stars from
Is this
me.
an industry you would be inclined to go into?
I think we should go back to the corpse plant in Geelong and see
happening?
what's
Oh,
happening
let's
down
not.
there.
There's a dog.
Thank you for being a friend.
All right, that's it. We're
Just a
about to
little
get out of here.
check-in on the corpse plant
The
if anyone
live
is
stream.
interested. It is in the Botanic Gardens in Geelong. This is not SponCon. We're just excited. There is a plant that only blooms once every 5 to 10 years, and when it blooms, it smells like rotten fish, the worst smell in the world.
Yeah.
You can live stream it like Clinton.
The
and I are right
horticulturist
now.
is
It is due to
tending to it
bloom.
now.
Okay, here's an
It
idea.
is due to bloom soon, and
Live
I can't
brainstorm.
wait to smell it.
Yeah.
Live brainstorm.
Yeah.
Tomorrow,
I think it's growing on you.
Tomorrow, Lauren live from the greenhouse in Geelong.
But what if nothing happens?
That's all right. We'll fill it because
It
here comes
might,
the next
but-
idea. Let's try and get as many of the big names in Geelong down to the plant tomorrow morning.
That's pretty funny.
Well, let's just wait and see. I don't want to be down there and then miss it if it's
Oh,
a
no.
day later.
You'll still be there Wednesday.
Can we get an expert on to tell us when this thing's going to bloom? Tom Hawkins.
Oh,
Joel Selwood.
Rebecca Madden doesn't live there, but she goes
She
down
can
there
pop on
regularly. Who else
Oh,
is famous
yeah,
in
like
Geelong?
Joel Selwood.
Joel Selwood. You said that three
People
times
from
now.
the Corio Bay Roadhouse.
Yes, yeah.
People of Geelong, are you going mad for this corpse plant? or
Gary's
is it
still
just
in
me and
Geelong?
Clint? It's been a while. Not sure. Ask a friend of a friend and find out, though.
You don't want to text direct. New number, who dis?
He strikes me as being a big Corpse Plant fan,
Yeah.
actually.
You reckon?
Gazza.
I
Little
reckon
Gazza.
all the Geelong people are going to go mad, and the Melbourne people.
Yeah.
Get on. Don't get there now.
It's
It's not blooming yet, but sometimes in the next 48
hype
hours,
activity.
All right.
the stinky plant will bloom.
Mel Tracina's in next tomorrow. Lauren, live from the greenhouse in Geelong. We'll see you then, Melbourne. Bye.
Bye.
Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jase and Lauren.
Follow them on socials.